Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot and your tarot reading for the upcoming weeks ahead. So, I like to do things a little different here. What we're going to do is open-ended freestyle. This is not revolving love and relationships, although they might pop up in the reading. That's not what we're centering it on. It is okay. So with the Seven of Cups right here, there is opportunities all around you. It's almost like a whirlwind, right? There's too much to focus on. What? Why? Okay, so with all that's going on right here, my suggestion is just to pick a path, but we're going to see what the cards say and go from there. Can you tell me more about Capricorn, please, and their upcoming endeavor, their labyrinth, so to say? No. The answer is no. Oh, nope. There we go. All right. Okay, so this is the liquidation of a relationship, right? A loss of feelings. I have Judgment, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Star card, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there seems to be some sort of lack of stability. Now, if you're in a relationship, what this is going to feel like? Y'all could be batting it back and forth also, you know, lack of focus, lack of direction. I have the Death card and the Page of Swords. Okay, but some of you, a few of you, a lot of you, there's a possibility that a lot of you won't be able to let this go. Stalking, obsessive thinking, obsessive thoughts, asking your friends, distracted in conversations. But the Page of Cups. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups here also, and she looks disinterested. She looks disinterested in actually letting you know that there is feelings or emotions. It's a standoff, Capricorn. It's a standoff. So, but for those of you who have entered the reading, I think that we might be able to get a handle on the standoff before the standoff becomes the obsession, right? Okay, so with so many options, so many paths, so many different directions to take, there's a possibility that you and your partner might actually just be headed in different directions, right? This is universe's opportunity to go ahead and separate y'all onto y'all's life purpose, right? I've got everything that I need from you. You got everything that you need from me. We packed our little bags, and now we're ready to go and utilize these lessons and new tools that we have gotten from our fellowshipping, right? But for a few of you, there might be some obsessive thinking, some questioning. Why did this happen? Why is this going on? The cards are just saying with Judgment here and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the major arcana is things that we don't necessarily control or have any control over. It is an ascension process. It's being true and authentic and uninhibited with the Star card right here, right? Okay, so, but more so, even though the major arcana is tightly woven in between these two cards of dissolution, okay, with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse, there is some instability. this relationship, and I'd say it with the lightest of heart, I'm just reading the cards, the relationship itself is not strong enough to withstand what you two are fixing to put it through. You are going to find a place in yourself that you need to flex, be your complete and authentic self without the little cages of a relationship. Or if I move left, you know, it's going to affect them somehow. Or if I move right, it's going to affect them somehow. Or if I go about my little matrix labyrinth and I meet the white rabbit, will I be able to journey with the white rabbit if I am attached loyalty and emotionally and mentally to my partner? There's a strong feeling that not necessarily strong enough to withstand what is coming, but it would be really, really restrictive to your path ahead, and probably you to theirs also. I'm not feeling like anybody is really to fault here. I really feel like it's divinely orchestrated. Like, I mean, everything is, but with the major arcana coming in between, don't go around pointing fingers. And then the massive possibility, right? Oh, and the High Priestess in reverse was hiding behind. Okay, so with Death in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, this gives me the feeling of naively focusing on things that are none of our concern, none of our business, right? Clinging to something that was supposed to have transformed or passed or changed into something else. And we don't necessarily want to do that. I'm not judging anybody, but okay, so the Page of Cups here, and secret keeping, or not using your intuition, or not following your intuition the way that you should be. That's a pitfall. I'm just saying the energies are here. Please, I mean, shop with caution, right? If it's a bad fruit, don't put it in the buggy, baby. Okay, so the Page of Cups, I want a little bit more on the Page of Cups. This Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, because if we're focusing on that, there's a possibility that it'll distract us from what we're supposed to be doing. Even though the Page of Cups, like I said, she seems to be looking off this way, but with a little bit of emotion and offering and concern and empathy or doubt. Whatever emotion that is, you're still not 100% all into the direction that you're supposed to be taking, right? So let's look a little bit further ahead. If we're not distracted, if Capricorn is focused on self-development and improvement and the journey and the, let's see, I have the Five of Wands in reverse. Cool, cool, cool. I have the King of Cups, emotionally profound, secure, safe, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the Five of Wands, two cards of conflict, both in the reverse, but the King of Cups is in the upright. Okay, so if you don't get distracted by this little rumble in the jungle, whatever this is over here, that this pitfall, this thing that most people find themselves in, the repeating cycle and the repeating cycle and going again and wasting time and energy and effort and getting feelings hurt and all those things, when you could be focused on the here and now, living in the present, being in the present. If you can see things for what they really are, you will emerge so victorious, right? Not because winner or anything, but mainly because there will be nothing to fight. There's no enemies. Fears in your mind, doubt, all these things, they're all in your mind. But if you change your perspective and attune it to what is really going on, you'll find that there's actually no conflict. There's no reason for conflict. There's no reason for disagreements. There's no reason for self-doubt. There's no reason to be anything but present and emotionally sound and stable, right? I say bottom of the deck, but there's also the King of Swords. Oh, look at that bad daddy. Yes. So King of Cups, King of Swords, being able to see and recognize things, discern the truth, discern what is actually going on, and be emotionally sound and stable in that understanding, in that comprehension. It eases all the conflict that could, the defensive or the feeling of being defensive or having to defend yourself. Or explain yourself, even explain yourself. Hey, what is going on? What happened? Y'all were so happy. You were so happy at that job. You were so happy in California. You were... Anyway. This is a book. Capricorn, this is a book. I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Fool, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Oh, peow. All right. So some of you might actually be more concerned about what y'all had created or what y'all had built or what was happening. Because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse states that it's like I was saying earlier, like it's a liquidation. Okay, now we're splitting up the house. Now we're splitting up bills. Now we're splitting up everything. You know, I'm having to move because the new job that I have to take is over here, so now I have to move houses and everything. So I'm walking away very, very solemnly, right? All right. Here's the hook. This new journey, right? But it's so unfair. Something is unfair, right? Okay, I'm going to let the video catch up a little bit, guys, because I've got two teenagers here, and they love it. It's like summertime. So, all right, let's let the video catch up. All right, thank you. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And I have the Two of Cups. This stands to tell me, yes, it's unfair. Yes, there's no communication. Yes, there's something missing. Yes, it feels stagnant. Yes, something's not happening. Yes, I'm very, very sad and forlorn. And you know, I might tend to, rest assured, baby, they feel the same way that you do. You know, be it a job, be it your longtime family and you're going away to college, you know, be it a relationship and you now have to split up the bills and you don't know what happened and you don't know what went wrong. The new job and the leaving the city and the friends that you had just made to do it again somewhere else. The feeling is mutual. Like, you can mourn it. Don't feel like you don't feel like you shouldn't mourn it. It's mournable. It's memorable. It's worth a headstone, for God's sake. You know, it really is. Just don't get caught up in it. You know, if I give my dog a treat and he likes the treat, one treat is healthy, but the whole bag would probably make his stomach sick. Same thing going on here. Like, it's okay to reminisce. It's okay to feel a little bit sad and forlorn, because that means that it was enjoyable. You enjoyed it. You're going to miss it. It's what it is. For God's sake, for all intents and purposes, just don't get sucked up by the fucked up. Don't let it bring you out of your element. Don't let it distract you from what you have to do, or the job at hand, or what you're supposed to be doing, or the path ahead of you. You understand? Yes, Five of Cups. It's sad. It's sad. Sorry. So sorry. Sorry, Charlie. We're going to put this deck up a little bit, and I want to see more about what's coming. I know that you can tell me about what's coming, right? Tell me more about the Seven of Cups, because that's probably why I can't see what's coming. There's so many opportunities. There's so many dreams to chase. There's so many things, and then everybody's different. So it's not like I can peg it or pin it and deliver a very clear message at this time. It's an open field, Capricorn. Run, you know. Okay, there's that Queen of Cups in the upright. You'll get over it. Okay. You'll get over it. And I'm not saying you'll get over it like it's a little speed bump or something like that. I'm saying you'll get over it because I don't have to say you'll heal from it. This thing, for all intents and purposes, does not seem like it was toxic. It does not seem like it was bad. It does not seem like it was damaging. It does not seem like it was restrictive, except for the relationship in itself. Because once people become loyal to a relationship, God said, have no other gods before me. That also happens to be with people. If I put a person between or in front of what I'm supposed to be doing as a soul and my purpose on earth, then I will invariably damage or get that thing removed from me. You'll get over it and be great. Just be grateful you don't have to heal from it. Be grateful that whatever it was a supportive, instructive, loving thing, a good experience, as opposed to something that was meant to teach you a hard lesson. Be grateful in those aspects, and I think that getting over it will be a little bit easier, because then you can look back with appreciation, right? I have the Ace of Pentacles and I see the Fool. Oh, right. Jesus Christ. Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool card right there, I'm starting to pixelate a little bit more. Okay, and the Ten of Swords. All right. Okay, so if you don't let go and move forward, I also have my initial interpretation here was that the path ahead will not even be easy, well-defined. I am getting the impression that when you level up to a certain aspect, right, and then you move up that level, you start at square one on that next level. That's going to be a shock factor for some of you. I see pain. I'd see regret. With the Fool coming up twice, right? the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is holding, this is clinging, this is holding too tightly to an aspect, to an idea, to something that I think that I own. See, we own nothing here. We own nothing here except our mind, right? Our essence, right? And our purpose. We own nothing else. Everything else is temporary. I see that it almost seems like it's not going to be an opportunity to upgrade or replace what you're leaving behind, right? What you're leaving behind is done. So don't go looking for, if it was a relationship and you're moving to the other side of the country to do college, don't look to replace that relationship, right? You're going to feel a lack. You're going to feel the loss of this thing that you're leaving, right? Because there's no place for it in the new movie. There's no place for it in the new movie. If there were place for it in the new movie, they would have let you keep what you have already. You understand? And that's what I'm getting. So, Capricorn, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to go walk barefooted outside and play a little bit in the cool breeze. And until next time, thanks for stopping at Eyes to See Tarot, and I hope to see you again soon.